Hi, welcome to the Paige Family Homestead. We're canning, so it's a good day. It's a rebel canning session, but it's safe. This is pickled eggs. Why is it rebel? We're hot water bath canning. These are done, and when they're totally cooled, I'm putting them on the shelf in the pantry, not in the fridge. Come on inside and let's make them. So it's been many years since we've had this issue. More over here. So I'm not here to teach you how to use the Instapot. I'm here to show you how to do boiled eggs in the Instapot. I'll leave the iCard up here, or is it over here? For when we did it with the air fryer. Now let's do it with the Instapot. For fresh eggs, they're so hard to peel. Those of you with chickens know we haven't experienced it in over 20 years. I've got my eggs in here stacked on a trivet. You can see it in there so it's not flat on the bottom. And I'm adding 1 cup of water. That's it. You don't want them floating in water. So now we make sure, yeah, our ring is in. Line it up. I'm doing it with my left hand, guys. Hang on, I gotta switch it. I cannot. Isn't that terrible? There we go. Make sure it's set to seal. And mine has pressure cook, so I'm going to pressure cook. Set it for 2 minutes. See this, where is it? Keep warm button down here. Want that off. Don't want that. So we're going to let this go. It'll clock up, pressure up, cook for pressured for 2 minutes. We're going to let it, there, now it's timing, it's going to build up the pressure. We're going to let it vent on its own, natural vent, for 15 minutes. Okay, I did my 15-minute natural vent and immediately lifted the pot with the elf gloves into the sink, filled it with ice and cold water. I think they said that's one of the secrets. And I can take that rack out. Oh, I had one egg explode. If the outer part of the egg isn't perfect, like this one here, I'll be peeling that and putting it in the fridge wrapped in the fridge. We can't use that for pickling eggs. I want the skins perfect, the egg rather. So I'm going to let these keep running in cold water till it's totally iced. I'm going to add more ice. There's another one. Oh, it's the same. And I'm going to, oh, there's 2 or 3 of them like that, guys. I'm going to make egg salad tomorrow, but I'm going to let it sit for 15 minutes. I had success with 1. 3 had split and broke open. I won't use those. I'm not throwing them away. They're food. So good. I'm just going to use them for an egg salad. Did you see that? I just tap, 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 lightly roll. Don't push hard. You don't want to kill it. These have been on the counter. Oh, look at that. Look. They're about a week old, Andy?
Yep, about a week.
Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. So far we have 3 for egg salad sandwiches. And I've got quite a few here to peel. I'm still very careful because, I mean, they have to be perfect. I don't want any cuts into them, any tears into them. You just got to be careful, especially since we're hot water bath canning these. Look at that, though. These are Paige Family Homestead eggs. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, that peeled so nice for being, I mean, there might be a few that are closer to a week and a half, right?
Yep.
I tried to take out of our selection, but look at that. That just, wow.
Wow, that one was good. Well, look at
Oh,
that. It's a Kinder egg.
You know
Look at that.
what?
There's an egg inside.
you know what? This
No.
is better than the air fryer. Air fryer worked too, guys, but I've never tried them on farm fresh eggs, but they didn't peel like this regardless. I don't think. Now I'm going to have to check it. I'm going to have to test it, but not until after we have all these done and safely put away. That's just, look at that. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I will. I'm that picky with them. Like they have to be mint, right? Now you can do this just and make them for in the fridge, like keep them in there for 2 weeks if you want to.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I want, you saw the collection. I want them shelf stable. So I'm going to get these, because I'm being careful. I'm going to get these all done. And when we get ready for the jars, which are in the oven sterilizing, I will get back to you. In the pot, I have 7 cups of white vinegar. And I'm putting 1 cup of apple cider vinegar with the mother. Look at that. Yeah, that's staying. I've got about, I'm only going to get about 3 pints because 3 of the eggs weren't perfect, so I don't want to use them. They're going to be egg salad for lunch tomorrow. See here, my dehydrated onion. So
Yeah.
I'm just winging this, guys. There's no recipe. Use your recipe. But this one is good. I just put in our flavors, right? There's the dehydrated onions. Here's our homemade dehydrated garlic. We need about, we're making 3, so about 3 cloves. Dill. Now, you know what? This is to your liking. I am a dill addict. Andy is a dill addict.
You can be a dill addict too.
I'm putting in this much.
Yep. Oh yeah, for pickling? Yeah.
Now, ground mustard. My last bag is empty. I finally get to open my new bag. And I'll do that off camera. I'm going to put 3 teaspoons of those in here. And black peppercorns. About like that.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this to a boil. And once it's boiling, I'll bring you back. My water's already in here. I'm going to turn my lids on shortly. I want to heat the water almost to boiling. I'm not going to boil them. My jars are in the oven. They're sterilized. It's eggs. I'm not messing around, okay? It is a Rebel canning. Normally they would suggest you to put them in the fridge and keep them there for a couple of weeks and then enjoy them. I don't want to make them every couple of weeks. I want them on the shelf. These will be shelf stable. We're going to hot water bath them for 15 minutes. I'll walk you through the process. You follow the guidelines, you're safe. Some people have said they've used them for a year or more. I won't. I'm a Rebel canner, but I got to feel safe or I'm not doing it. I use mine way up before 6 months. That's personal choice now, okay? Because I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying I won't do it. There's a difference. Research. Think for yourself what you're comfortable with. And I'm comfortable with way before 6 months. Because I got chickens and I can do it again. So I'll bring you back when this is boiling and we finish this project up. Okay, I had to bring you back because there's 2 things I didn't do. First off, I only put the 2 spoons of mustard, ground mustard, and I did add a 1/4 cup of sugar. So now I'm just waiting for this to come to a boil so I can get everything dissolved and married together, and we'll bring you back. These aren't going to look beautiful. Oh, look here first. Oh, I almost made a mistake. I'm sucking in vinegar fumes. I love it, but it just really shocks me. Look at that, filled with vinegar, and I'm wiping the rim with vinegar. Because the brine has sugars and all that other neat stuff, right? Finger tight. Now I'm going to be doing more off camera. I want about 7-8 pints on the shelf, and then I'm going to start knocking on my neighbor's doors with some eggs. I reach down to the bottom, make sure I get all those goodies. These are going to be pickled mustard eggs. Oh, going to be so good. It's what we like. You do what you like. We want to try and keep as little air in that jar as possible. So you're taking it way up past the norm. Garlic's in there, that's okay. I'm taking it to as close to the 1/2 inch as I can. The eggs have to be underwater. Yeah, keep an eye on that one. I don't want to push too hard because if I break the egg, I won't use it. So I'll keep my eye on that. Hot. I've got my hot water bath going, and I'm going to bring it to a vigorous boil. And this jar is hot too. And then I'm going to time it for 15 minutes. Kind of hard to get my knife, my debubbler in there, plastic knife, not metal, without breaking the egg. So
yeah, really, yeah.
I'm just gonna, I think it's doing okay. Plus I'll get in there a little bit. So I'm gonna hot water bath these, like I said, vigorous boil for 15 minutes. When they're done, I'll remove just take the lid off and just let them sit in there for about 10 minutes. And then I will
Don't forget to debubble that one.
Oh yeah, thank you. Then, okay, tell I'm tired. Then I'm going to, there we go. Once they've been sitting with the lid exposing them, I'll wait the 10 minutes like I said, and then I'll come back and take them out, guys. Get a different one. Here we go. As little room as possible. And like I said, Andy and I will enjoy these for up to 6 months. They're not going to last, but I'm going to keep a 6-month rotation. So I'm going to get these in. I'm going to bring them to a vigorous boil, and I'll bring you back when they've reached that point. Okay, so now we're just waiting for that real vigorous boil. Until then, see you later. Sorry guys, I forgot to bring you back in. I've already set it for the 15 minutes. We're down to the 12 minutes, 39 seconds. It's a vigorous boil. Shouldn't have lifted that. And I'll bring you back when the timer climbs down from the 15. End. Done. So we just shut off the heat. Leave it for 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. There's not a lot of steam. Normally I would just leave it like this for another 5, but you know what? It's been actually like 12. We're okay. They're looking good. Let me get them out. Look at that. The water's clean. There we are. So I started with 20. 3 of them were cracked, so I won't use those. So I've got 17 eggs in 3 pints. I got to get busy. You saw all the eggs. And I've got lots of brine left, so, and I know it's going to be quick and easy in the Instapot. That's the route I'm taking. If you like the video, please give it a good thumbs up and a share, because oh man, does that help us out. Do your own research. Check things out for yourself. It's your kitchen, right? Your kitchen, your rules. and this happens to be mine.